Aries, hi, how are we? Welcome to your weekly reading. This week we are looking at your person, all right? So focusing on their actions towards you in the current and the near future, okay? So we are using 3 different decks today. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do really appreciate that. But we are using the Green Glyphs Lenormand. I do have 2 love oracles here as well. So we have the Romantic Fairy Love Oracle as well as the Soul Connection When Two Hearts Meet deck. I also have a little guest with me today. He's just chilling, checking out the scenery. Okay, but getting into it for you today, Aries, we will have a look at your person, Aries. Aries and your person, this person's actions towards our Aries. Okay, so we have love language, gift giving. Firstly, there you can see the cute little puppy. Tokens of reciprocal energy, holding cherished memories. Okay, so you may be looking back at some of the things this person has given you in the past and thinking about those, or they may actually be giving you a gift, that sort of stuff as well. But yeah, tokens of things between you that do hold a lot of memories for you both. So definitely, I feel for some of you, definitely receiving a gift this week, all right? But we also have physical connection, the sacred union of bodies, two becoming one. All right, so they're wanting to give you that physical connection as well, Aries. So maybe that's the gift that they've got wrapped up for you. If you've ever heard that Lonely Island song. Oh, if you know, you know. Okay, if not, look it up. It's the Lonely Island. It's the guy out of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which also another amazing show. If you haven't seen Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I highly recommend it. It's a really good TV series. But yeah, it's the guy out of that, Andy Samberg, and he does have some hilarious songs. Okay, they're all like joke. A lot of them are like joke songs, but there's a particular one, and I believe it's got Justin Timberlake in the video, and that's the one I'm talking about with that physical connection card. A gift in a box, all right? I'm not going to say the word because YouTube guidelines, all right? But it's a gift in a box, and it's by Lonely Island. All right. Aries and your person, this person's actions towards our Aries at the moment. Okay, and what is that third card? What is that about, please? Clarify that third card for Aries. Okay, so what we're seeing here, Aries, firstly we have the Mountain card. Okay, so there's some obstacles and some challenges currently. Okay, so for a lot of you, this is coming from your person side of things. They may be having some personal challenges or personal obstacles in their life outside of this connection. But for some of you, the obstacle is this connection in itself, and trying to work out how to overcome this obstacle with you. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you are going to know what that is for you specifically, but with every obstacle there is opportunity as well, and we are seeing that reflected in the next bunch of cards here as well. But it's kind of like putting in the hard work to climb this mountain, and then all of a sudden when you get to the top of this mountain, a whole new world opens up to you. You can see your way clear, and you know exactly what path to take. It's kind of like they're trying to get to the top of that mountain so that they can see their way clear and work out how to overcome these obstacles that you're facing within this connection. So for some of you, the obstacle is this connection altogether. So I am just intuitively feeling here that for some of you, this connection is not a current connection, and that's the obstacle, is they're trying to make this a more current connection. So the connection itself is the obstacle, but we do see them taking a chance towards you, Aries. We do have the clover, so that's a lot of good fortune, short-term good luck in being able to overcome these obstacles. A lot of the time, this is them, high risk, high reward. They're climbing that mountain, and they're going to jump in head first down the other side to take a chance towards you, and really taking some sort of risk when it comes to this connection. For a lot of you, this is directly related to the risk that they're going to be taking, and that is the coffin energy. Okay, so they're ending something in order to have a brand new beginning with you. So I do feel for a lot of you, Aries, that we are looking at some sort of reconciliation type energy for some of you here. With the connection being the obstacle, and then ending that obstacle so that they can have a brand new beginning with you, and taking some sort of chance to have that new beginning, that death and then rebirth of this connection. So something about this connection needing to suffer a metaphysical death, so that we can have the rebirth of this connection in a different way. So for others of you, this is talking about things like ending the friend zone, and having a new beginning in romantic, that kind of thing as well. So I am getting that there, but we also have that clarified by the flowers. All right, so they really want to give to this connection. We did see that gift giving card as well, and this is a very similar energy. Okay, so it is all about wanting to give you something and receive from you. This really does talk about reciprocal energy as well. So it's giving and taking as well. So if we have, if that's what maybe needs to end, is the one-sidedness of this connection for some of you there, where we do see that now they're really actually involving in the dual-sided connection. And that's that brand new beginning coming through for some of you there, is an end to the one-sidedness of this connection, and then rebirthing in a more reciprocal manner, a more equal give and take. Okay, so that's what we're sort of seeing there for that. But for some of you, this is out and out. I'm just sort of vibing that for some of you, this is definitely some sort of reconciliation energy. Okay, so you may not even be in contact with this person, or even if you're in contact, you may not be, in a connection as such. But we do also see that physical connection, all right? So joining back together, that rejoining energy coming through there, okay? But we'll have a look at the near future. The near future, Aries and your person. Aries and your person. Near future, this person's actions towards our Aries. Wow. Okay. Aries, we do firstly have the union. All right. So, like I said, for some of you, this is definitely some sort of reconciliation energy and wanting to come into union. So even if that's just that example I used of, moving from the friend zone into an actual romantic union, we are seeing that as an action in the near future, wanting to come into union with you. It does say the union of divine soul counterparts is a miraculous event that begins when you least expect it. Okay, so we're also seeing the words divine soul counterparts. All right, so there's a lot of this is a big connection. It's not just a fly-by-night type connection. This is a bigger type connection. We also do see the marriage card. Okay, so doesn't necessarily talk about actual marriage. It's just that union. Once again, it's a very similar, that union coming together as one instead of two separate individuals. A marriage of souls is a union of two divine counterparts blending together. Once again, we're hearing the divine counterparts. Okay, so Aries, like I said, there's a lot going on here with this connection. There's a lot more going on with this connection under the surface, which is very interesting to me. I do love to hear about these sorts of connections. Okay, get a bit more detail with the lenormand, of course. Aries, your person's near future actions towards you. Someone being very well behaved back here. We do have, okay, and this is just clarifying this even more so, Aries. We do have the lily first and foremost. So long-term, emotional intimacy. This person wants to be close to you. Long-term. This is like that vibe of, I want to grow old with you, kind of energy. That I want to be close to you forever kind of energy. Okay, because it does talk about longevity and long term, and it does have a very strong emotional connection going on with that one as well. Then we do see a pretty straightforward card, the letter. So we do see communication, texting, phone calls, emails, in person, online, all sorts of communication. For some of you, this is paperwork. So we did see that marriage and union card, and we do have this one, as well as the ring. Okay, in the near future aspects for this connection. So for some of you, this is actually marriage. All right, so we definitely are seeing that for at least a couple of you, there is some sort of, relationship paperwork, marriage coming through here. So we definitely would see for a couple of you there is the potential of actual marriage between you and this person. But a lot of communication about Aries. I want to have a relationship with you. Aries, I want us to be together in a connection, communicating that this is a strong connection. And I'm feeling with the ring there that in the lily, it's talking about, I want to be with you forever, Aries. And that's what they're communicating to you, is that I see us together long term. And they're being, with the lily there too, they're being very open about their feelings. Okay, so we do sort of see that, a lot of emotional communication coming through here. So and about the relationship. So pretty straightforward when it comes to that. We are definitely seeing that this person is sticking around for the long term. They want this long-term connection with you, and they are going to express that. They are going to communicate that with you. All right, so we'll grab some outcomes for you with this connection. Outcomes for Aries and your person. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, dreams come true, Aries. But we do have material attachment. So this is probably the first time we are seeing, it's not necessarily a red flag, but now that I'm seeing, we do have the 2 gift cards as well. So too much focus on visible trappings. All right. So this person may find it very important to have physical representations of their feelings for you. So when we saw the gift giving and the bouquet, which is also, can be gifts as well, this person maybe does have some sort of attachment to the material when it comes to that. We that one was the love language, gift giving. So that may be their love language, is to give you things. All right, to have the physical things to show you, here, have this, Aries. It shows you that I was thinking about you, that I think of you all the time, even when you're not with me. But they do seem to have a little bit of a material attachment going on there. Usually when I see this particular card, card, it does sort of let me know that someone in the connection has a strong Leo placement. That usually does go along with this particular card. So there may be something along that line. There may be you may be involved with a Leo or someone with a strong Leo placement there. But it just makes you aware that in the future that this is something that you do need to be aware of as an outcome of this connection, that if you're not a gift giver, you may need to learn how to be. All right. Oh, pardon me. Very blessed today. We also have falling in love. Okay. Sudden feelings that this is the one. All right. So that's your outcome, that, you will be, falling in love with this person. All right. So very interesting there. But moving aside from love, we will have a look at any important messages that you need to be aware of for yourself. Okay, Aries. Anything that Aries needs to be aware of, please? Any important messages for our Aries? Okay. I feel for those of you even though I've specifically asked, can we move aside from the love stuff? It's kind of pulled out another message in regard to this love stuff. All right. But this is specifically for those of you who identified with this being reconciliation type energy. I did pull that out at the beginning there, that there was potential reconciliation energy here. And this is what the important message is. So for those of you where this is a potential reconciliation, this is for you. All right. So this is what I'm kind of getting here. I do have the mice first and foremost. So that does talk directly about the past, something that you've lost in the past. And what we're actually seeing, though, it's, sometimes this can be a negative energy, but I'm not feeling that it's negative. It's just simply telling us something from the past that you thought you had lost, or that you have lost, so, or had taken from you in the past. So this is, once again, it's that reconciliation energy. But what we're seeing is the rider and the dog. All right. So we are clearly seeing good news on the way from this past energy. Okay, so good news from the past, about there's a lot of loyalty here. All right, so this is normally the friendship card, but I'm getting this very straightforward message that this is news from the past, right? Good news from the past. For a lot of you, this is a person, because we see the dog, that's normally wrapped up with a person energy, especially with the rider too. So we're seeing a person from the past coming in with good, or not necessarily coming in, but good news, somehow good news from the past, that this person still cares, that this person is still willing to support you. They are loyal to you. They have a lot of compassion and understanding towards you. They want to be your companion. All right, this is companionship. So, once again, especially too with that Lily up there in the near future, it's companionship. They're willing to overcome these obstacles that we're seeing within this connection. They're willing to put in the hard work to overcome any obstacles. And the good news for you is that the companionship and the loyalty is still there between you and this person from the past. Okay, so if that doesn't resonate for you, and you're not looking at a reconciliation thing, well, sorry, that's what we have for Aries today. You are more than welcome to check your other placements. All right. So that's what I have for you today, Aries, and hopefully I'll see you all again soon.